41. On your paper, copy the table below and use your pattern solving skills to complete it. A is explain in words what is done to the input value, x, right here, to produce the output value, y. And B is explain the process you use to find the missing input values. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually find the missing input values. So we're going to write this table down and complete it. Now, as you're writing this table down, you'll notice there are two sets of complete data, and then we've got a bunch of missing x values, one missing y value, two more missing x values, and when you get to the end, you see a giant hint that they don't usually give us when we have these kinds of tables, which is x is equal to x, but y is equal to 3x minus 2. So that's a big hint that's going to be very useful to us. Y is equal to 3x minus 2. So wherever we have a y value, we can use this equation to help solve for x. So for instance, for this first missing y value, if we just say 13 is equal to 3x minus 2, now we can figure out what x is. So we need to get x by itself. So first we'll add the constant on both sides. And on this side we'll get 15. And then we'll have 3x, and this negative 2 and plus 2 is zeroed out. Now we have to get rid of the coefficient of x by dividing by 3 on both sides. And so here we just have x, and on this side it's 15 divided by 3, which is 5. And so when y is equal to 13, we know x is going to be equal to 5. So I'll go ahead and put that in. Okay, so the next one, we can use this same method. Negative 17 is equal to 3x minus 2. So first we add the 2 back. And what we have left is 3x and a negative 15. And then we're going to divide by 3. And so now we just have x here, and negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. So now we know that for this y value, it's negative 5 for an x value. And we can check that by just doing the opposite. So negative 5, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, minus 2, or adding in another negative 2, would be negative 17. So we can see this works. So we can just keep going. 10 is equal to 3x minus 2. And if we add back in the 2, this is 12. And this is 3x. And now we'll divide by 3 on both sides. And we will get x is equal to 12 divided by 3. That's 4. Okay, so that goes in there. Now this one is different because we've got the x value and we need to figure out what the y value is. So 3 times negative 3 times positive 3 is negative 9. And negative 9 minus 2 is going to be negative 11. Okay, and then here we need to go ahead and say 2.5 is y. And y is equal to 3x minus 2. So we'll add 2 to both sides. And that will be 4.5 is equal to 3x. And then divide by 3, divide by 3. And this side is just x. And 3 goes into 4 once. And we have 1.5 left over. 3 into 1.5 is 0.5, and so this is 1.5. All right, and our last value in here for y is 148. is equal to 3x minus 2. So we add the 2 back to both sides. I get 150 on this side, and we have 3x left on this side because that zeroed out. And then divide by 3, and we have x on this side, and 150 divided by 3 is 50. So that we can enter into our table. Okay, so now we've completed the table.